Hi you guys! Welcome back to the channel. This is Ozzy from Ozzy Rants. How are you all doing? I'm doing really good and happy 2024. It is currently the first week of January going on and honestly it's been pretty good. I like 2024 more than 2023 somehow. And you know what? I hope you all had an amazing 2023. I hope you all have an amazing 2024. And today, you've seen the video I posted about if Fever Villains, right? About it being a dupe for the secret history. But what if it actually is? Now, I finished this book. I finished all of it. This is annotated. This is fully annotated, as you can see. And I've got a few thoughts. So first of all, this is a whodunit mystery written by M.L. Rio. Now, a lot of people in the dark academia verse have marked it as a ripoff of The Secret History, and I kind of agree with them to it because, like, both of them share the same story. Like, you've got six friends here, one of them gets murdered by the friend group. You've got seven friends here, one of them gets murdered by the friend group, and it's part of a prestigious New England college. They're in arts and philosophy. This is theater kids, so obviously it's going to be more dramatic. But now has a lot of Shakespeare, like a lot, and it is complex. It is painful to decipher because you have Shakespeare interwoven into the normal dialogues of the characters. Like मैं आपसे बात कर रही हूँ, and randomly the character starts spouting Shakespeare. It's gonna be painful to decipher, and I've stayed up multiple nights trying to decipher it. Like, let me show you. दिखाती हूँ. Look at it. Like, hey, look at it. This is all Shakespeare deciphering. This is me trying to decipher Shakespeare. Because I was like, oh, Shakespeare, it's gonna be good. But it is very complex. Now, this has none of it. This just has complex writing. But at the same time, I know the author has a master's in Shakespeare. पूरा biodata देख लिया मैंने. She has a master's in Shakespeare and she's bound to write. I mean, M.L. Rio is bound to write Shakespeare into one of their books. But at the same time, the Shakespeare is so interwoven into this that it's not easy for the normal person to read. Because unless and until आप लोगों को Shakespeare आता है, like if you have very good knowledge of Shakespeare, you won't be able to decipher it. It's very complex. Now, as for the character development, all of the characters except for the one who gets murdered are actually pretty good. Like I had my doubts set on a few of them because of how they were behaving, but at the same time, the dude who gets murdered, I don't really find what made him do it. Like, what did he do to provoke them? Like, why did his character suddenly change in the span of 2 years? Like, they're in the fourth year. And, like, why did his whole character suddenly change to the point that they had to kill him? And there's none of that. So that's, like, a non-com point for me because, like, I did not get to know the person that much. But in here, in this book, there was like we got to know why he got murdered, why the character got murdered because of his antics. But इसमें मेरे को ऐसा कुछ पता नहीं चला. So like that's what is lacking in this. Now there's 5 acts in this book. 5 acts in this book में, and the person gets murdered after the first 2 acts, and we find out that he is in fact dead. But बाद के जो 3 acts थे, like the video I posted, which is gonna be linked up here, that I posted after reading those 2 acts. But after that, the remaining 3 acts, they were very complicated. Like, they were so slow. It's like, okay, this is a weird analogy. I've made it to my friends and family a million number of times. But it's like that one party balloon that you have and it's perfect for the first 2 days. But over the course of the next 3 days, it slowly deflates. So, like, it's kind of like that. Like, this book was just deflating in the last 3 acts. And the last act, that is the 5th act, that was so rushed. Barely any time left to divulge into their characters, their whole psychological status, their mental health, what's going on in their heads. There was barely any time left for that, and it was so quick. Like, you can have, like, Act 1 and 2 perfectly paced, every single thing is going good. Acts 3 and 4, so slow. Act 5, suddenly so fast paced. It's like the author was rushing to finish this book. Like the deadline's here, I have to finish this book. And that just resulted in a lot of like that resulted in a lack of character coordination, character understanding, character development even. And yeah, that those are a few of the points that actually bugged me about this book. Now, for the main question, are these two similar? To a point, yes. To a point, no. Which one do I prefer? I still prefer the Secret History because we know that the characters are psychopathic in this one, but we don't know what the characters are. Like, they're actually moral humans. They know what they're supposed to do, what's right and wrong. But at the same time, we weren't given enough time to divulge into these characters and their traits. So that I feel is lacking for me. But overall, both are 5-star reads. Both are really good. I would read them any day, any single day. And I cannot choose between both of them. So now you know the comparison, you know the drill. And also I started Percy Jackson again because it's that time of the year where I'm just gonna read every single Percy Jackson book alive just to catch up with the show because the show is so good. Anyhow, moving on, comment down your thoughts on the Percy Jackson show. If you've read this book, what are your thoughts on it? Do you agree with my opinions? If you do, then comment down below. If you don't, also comment down below because I'd like to know your opinions about it. But moving on, that is all for today. I hope you have a very nice 2024 because I think I am going to. So that is all for today. Enjoy, take care, have fun, live your life to the fullest, and like, subscribe, share, comment, ring the notification bell, do whatever you want. And that is all for today. This is Ozzy signing off. I love you. Bye.